Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. This is the last day of Cheapskate Challenge. Hasn't it been an exciting week? Today we're going to talk about a fun topic, reallocating your budget. And as you probably know, that means looking over your budget, seeing if we can tweak it, seeing if we can make improvements, and if it's where you're happy where it is. I'm going to talk about the 5 reasons one may want to reallocate their budget. And I'm going to add a number 6 that I personally would reallocate my budget for our family. I'm going to add a number 6 for me. These I feel are important ones, but before getting started, I want to say this. I've said this a lot. This is personal finance. Each family is different. I don't know your situations. You kind of know mine, but I'm not walking in your shoes, and some people have health issues. There's all different kinds of situations. People are living different places. So I'm very empathetic to that, because some of you may say, well, gosh, I fit into some of these groups. So I wanted to be sensitive and mention that before getting started. Now, on to the 5 reasons. These would be the 5 reasons you may want to think about looking over your budget to see if you can make any changes. Number 1, when you don't have any money left over at the end of the month at all. That means like you are scrounging before your next paycheck. That's number 1. Number 2, when you cannot afford to save any money at all. That to me is a biggie, because even if you're not a homeowner, Murphy can happen, especially if you own a vehicle. So if you own a home and you own a vehicle, definitely. Number 3, you cannot handle any kind of unexpected expense that comes up. For example, you have to go to the dentist and get a cavity filled. You don't have dental insurance, but you really have a toothache and you need it done, but you don't have any money for it. That would be number 3. Number 4, when you can't come up with $1,000 if something were to really happen. About Murphy happens sometimes all at once. They say that in America, now I don't know about other countries, and like Canada for example, that 46% of Americans would have a hard time coming up with $1,000 if they needed to. So that says that many of us are not saving like we could. Number 5, when you resort to charging instead of using cash or the money in the bank that you do have. Those would be 5 reasons that one may want to look at their budget and think to themselves, okay, is there anything that I can cut out? I mean, sometimes cutting out things wouldn't be pleasant. Like if you have to go on a bare bones budget, no offense, that might not be fun, but it may be something that we would have to do. Or if you have to pick up a side gig and have to work a little harder, that may be something you have to do. Or cutting back on something. So, but everyone's situation is different. I'm adding a number 6 for our family. Due to us owning an older home and having a vehicle, I want to make sure that I can save, and this doesn't include the sinking funds, 10% of my income each month. If I was not able to do that, I would do a mixture of both. I would pick up another recruiting and scheduling gig, or some type of demo job, or I would cut back on something, or I might do a mixture of both so that I'm able to save. These are just my personal opinions, guys. You can kind of let me know what you think, and like I always say, every family is different, and that's why we call it personal finance. I'd love to know your opinion. Do you reallocate your budget, and what have you learned from it? Do you think there's areas you can tweak? I know for me, and I've already mentioned this in several videos, the biggest area that I can improve on right now is get better at bartering and learning to do more for myself. That would probably make the most sense. Thanks everybody for watching and joining me in this series this week. I hope it's been beneficial to you, and I'll see you Monday morning for Got a Minute. Love you.